again everyone, how are you all? Hope you're all well. Today I'm been joined by Spike. He's an absolute pain in the arse, but he's a happy cat. Yeah, good thing about this cat as well. Look at him, he's all happy. And he loves a good scratch behind the ears. Yeah, he'll quite happily sit there for a while now. Anyway, enough of Spike, let's get on with the video. I've got a question for the community. Have you ever bought a game and had no expectations whatsoever that it's going to be any good? Like you just picked it up in a bundle, or you think it's a kid's game or something like that. That's pretty much what I'm going to talk about today, because I found one like that. I went to a shop before and it was a bit of like an old random antique market kind of place. And I just happened to have a little bundle of Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games. Would have probably been about £2 each, something like that. Nothing expensive. We're going back a few years now. So I picked them all up, and when I got those games, I was going through them, testing them all and everything else, and I came across one game that absolutely blew me away. It's a 2D platformer. It sort of plays in the style of, is it like the Shantae games and stuff like that, or the Wendy? You know the kind I'm talking about. And I just absolutely enjoyed playing this game. It really did feel like a proper hidden gem. I'd never heard anybody speak about it before. I did some research afterwards, and there is a sequel to this game on the Game Boy Advance, and I have bought that one, but it just doesn't compare. It's like, I don't know what they've done. They've lost something in the upgraded game. So the game I'm going to talk about today, if Spike will let me get my hand back. See, you there, look at him. Do you want to talk about the game? He doesn't give a damn about the game. Is this? It's a Game Boy Color game called Santa Claus Jr. If it's going to focus, there we are. Yeah, I really, no expectations. And I know hidden gem, I may have said it already, gets thrown around quite a lot, but I genuinely think this is a hidden gem. I haven't looked up how much the price is. I really hope it's not a silly expensive one, you know, like some games can get, so that you can actually get a copy of this game and try it yourself. If you like your 2D platform games, you will really like this. It starts off really quite simple, but there's lots of hidden elements in it. There's lots of, not secrets or whatever, but it gets darker as it goes along. The whole story behind this is some kids just sitting there. No, actually, I won't say that because it's all in the intro. So I'm going to put this game on now. I'm going to cut to it, and we're going to have a quick play of Santa Claus Jr. on the Game Boy Color. Highly recommend it. Does Spike recommend it? I don't think Spike gives a damn. He's just quite happy with his head scratches. Anyway, I'll sketch in a bit. Let's get to the game. Right, here we are, pairing up the Game Boy. Or GameCube with the Game Boy player. I do like how it has the board around and everything else. So, here we are, Santa Claus Jr. Yeah, it's bright and colourful. It's really, just the sprites are, look at the animation on him running there. That's what you get all the way through. It's really expressive animation. Right, if we start this, I don't know why I'm up in the levels, because you can have it like that's like your difficulty. You can start off with 1 level, 2 levels, 3 lives, or 1 life, 2 life, or 3 lives. Get it right. We'll go down here, music. You can turn that on and off. You know, all the usual stuff. And the good thing is, it does have a password system. So this is a game that you can play and play and play, put down, come back. It doesn't have the battery save, obviously, but they got around it with a password. I do like that. I know it sounds really bad because we've got to the age where everything's saved. But I used to love, on the Amiga, coming back to a game and finding that little piece of paper that you'd written your last save on. What's the one I remember you used to do? Lemmings. Always used to have Lemmings saves everywhere. And just come back and play it. So that's the story. He's sitting there, he's playing his Game Boy. And there's Santa getting attacked by a witch. It's nice to have a cutscene like this though at the beginning of a Game Boy game. That's it. He's got to go and save Santa. He was just quite happily sitting there playing his Game Boy. Right. So as you can tell, look, it's really nice, big chunky sprites everywhere. Again, doing it. Well, I'm looking for the viewfinder. I'm gonna look over the top. Yeah, the aim of the game literally is each level you've got to get through from the start to beginning. There's items to collect along the way, and they are quite important to collect because these get less and less and less as you go through the level. And the more of these you collect, like you can see your stats down the bottom here, I think you can collect a certain amount of candy canes, which makes one parcel, and then if you collect a certain amount of parcels, it gives you an extra life. That's how you do it. So you need to sort of grind a little bit to begin with and make sure you miss none of them. So when you get to the later levels and the power-ups are an awful lot less, that you've got enough sort of in reserve. But then again, you've got the save system as well, so you can always just come back. And this is a good bit as well because you've got little hidden stages, and they're dotted all over the place. They really are. They're should have caught that one at the top. So every single level will have a little hidden part that you can go in to collect more power-ups. So yeah, as you do get further on in this game, you'll realise, I know I said it already, but how important they are. I mean, I like that little animation look. Hang on, as he jumps up. See, it's just attention to detail as I like about that. I love that it's Santa Claus's coat that he's got on. It's way too big for him, look, and you can't see his hands. This is what I think they lost on the second one because he wasn't a kid anymore. He was more grown up. It's sort of more the same, but it lost something. I can't actually remember where I've put my copy of that. Otherwise, I'd show you the difference. But this pretty much stays in my my Game Boy, really, or at least in the case. You know, it's just always there. So here's the end of the level, and each level will just get longer and longer and more difficult as you go. He's always happy, and there's your passwords. I'll do a couple of stages, and then because the first two look very similar, it's just your usual getting you used to the game kind of thing. And then you start getting more platforms and more enemies and all that. But yeah, what do you think of this game? Have you played it? Have you come across it before? Have you never heard of it? I mean, I hope if you haven't heard of it and you like your platform games that you will go out and give this a go, because I've said it before. This game, well, I've said it for other games. A game that is just fun, not stupidly hard, just a game you can pick up, play, get a nice feeling whilst playing it, and just enjoy it. I think that's the most important thing in it, really. I know you can get up there. There it is. Yeah, some platforms look like they're just out of reach, but you can catch just with your fingertips and pull yourself up. I mean, it's pretty much, there's only one sort of way through each level. Oh, see, but we've got a different cat now, and he's going to jump at you. Kill him by jumping on the heads. And I know this level's hidden one is here. If I can get up there. There we are. So yeah, it really take your time and find these if you can, because it's well worth stocking up on those power-ups, because otherwise you will extra life, look. Otherwise you will struggle later on. You'll be doing really well. It reminds me of like Mario 6 golden coins. You know, you stock up your coins, but once you run out to zero, then you start you all over again. So Mario 6 golden coins, I mean, I'm not going to be starting talking about other games, but Mario 6 golden coins is one of my favourite Mario games. A bit of a story with that is I used to work nights, and I was coming home and there was just like a market in Wolverhampton, very few stalls there, usual tat of stuff. Buried right at the back was a blue Game Boy Color, and it had Mario 6 golden coins in it. Worked perfectly fine. And for the next sort of like next week or so, that was my entertainment on my night shifts, was sitting down and be able to play a little bit of that. So, yeah. Tell you what, it would have been nice to have this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that as well. There are checkpoints as you go. The Christmas trees are checkpoints. I'm just playing and enjoying this game now. One level after this, and then I will turn it off. Evil cat. I just noticed I'm killing cats, and I started this whole video with a cat on my lap. That genuinely was not planned. Oh, weird coincidence, eh? It was just bugging me around my feet, so I thought, oh, I'm starting the video, you might as well be in it. Have you guys got any pets? Any unusual pets? A friend of mine, Dominic, has got so many snakes and scorpions and things like that. Bloody squirrel. So squirrels start to throw stuff. Oh, and the rockets as well. See, now the level's just like, okay, we've eased you into it. Now we're going to kill you. Got him. Icicles fall down as well. Damn squirrels. And so where have we got? Oh, more rockets. See, I'm not doing very well as I'm trying to actually explain it to you. Got him. More power-ups. Oh, I'm going to be hit by everything. Oh, and these clouds as well, if you ever see them, they just push you back. So if you've got some really tricky jumps, you've got to make sure you time it right so you don't get pushed back. And the balloons help you get to higher places. I hope you agree with me that this is actually a good game, because I really like it. But then again, if you don't like it, that's also okay. You know, not every game is for everyone, is it? Oh, bloody thing. Hey, it saved me. I think that's the good thing about games, though, isn't it, really? There's pretty much a game or genre or anything for everyone. And if we all like the same stuff, probably be very boring. Oh, what did they come up here for? I didn't need to do that. I mean, I did if I was playing it properly, but I'll be turning this off after. I've got my modded Game Boy. Oh, poo, I forgot. All the way back. I forgot there was more balloons. See the advantage of having the checkpoint now. 6 lives. Kill the birds. That's better than killing the cats again, eh? It has actually been a while since I've played this game, so I've kind of forgotten. I mean, you have games, don't you, where you sit there and you play and you play and you memorise where everything is, and then you stop playing it for a bit, and you just kind of forget it all, don't you? You forget all the little bits that you learned, all the little tricks, and that was it. And there's the end. Look, that's how close I was to the end. So yeah, this is Santa Claus Jr. Very, very, very good game. I really love it. If you have never played this before, just give it a go. I'm sure you can emulate it if you can't any other way. But yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'm not going to go any further because if you're going to play it, you can find out your own way. Let's get him to the end. There he is. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all again next time. I've got a few odd videos coming up. I do want to get the Philips video pack down and do some videos on that, because there's some games in the Philips video pack that I really need to show off. I know I've said that before, and every time I look at it, it's up there at the shelf and it's such a big box, and it was like, oh, next time. Anyway, enough of me waffling and not knowing how to finish a video. Catch you all guys again next time, and yeah, stay safe and look out for each other.